Why should we trust God in difficult times? Life is a journey filled with peaks and valleys. While the peaks represent moments of joy, success, and fulfillment, the valleys remind us of life's uncertainties, challenges, and struggles. During these difficult times, it is natural to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or even hopeless. Yet, trusting God during such periods can provide strength, guidance, and peace. Here's why. 1. God's sovereignty and wisdom. One of the primary reasons to trust God is His sovereignty. God's perspective is eternal and all-encompassing, whereas ours is limited and temporal. Isaiah 55, 8-9 reminds us, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." Trusting in His wisdom allows us to rest in the knowledge that He is working everything out for a greater purpose, even if we don't understand it in the moment. 2. God's promises are unchanging. Scripture is filled with promises that God will never leave nor forsake us. Deuteronomy 31:6. That He works all things together for good for those who love Him. Romans 8:28. And that His plans are to prosper us and not harm us. Jeremiah 29:11. These promises serve as anchors during storms, reminding us that God's character is steadfast and His love unfailing. 3. God's peace surpasses understanding. When life feels chaotic, trusting God brings a sense of peace that defies logic. Philippians 4:6-7 encourages us to bring our anxieties to God through prayer and thanksgiving, promising that His peace will guard our hearts and minds. This divine peace allows us to navigate trials with a calm assurance that we are not alone. 4. God's strength is made perfect in weakness. Difficult times often reveal our limitations and vulnerabilities. It is in these moments of weakness that God's strength becomes evident. As Paul writes in 2 Corinthians 12:9, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Trusting God allows us to lean on His strength rather than rely solely on ourselves. 5. God's presence provides comfort. One of the most comforting truths of faith is that God is with us, especially in our darkest moments. Psalm 34:18 assures us that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Knowing that God is near gives us the courage to face our struggles with hope and perseverance. Trusting God in difficult times is not always easy, but it is profoundly rewarding. It brings peace in chaos, strength in weakness, and hope in despair. When we place our trust in Him, we are reminded that we are never alone and that He is always working for our good. So, no matter how challenging the journey may be, let us hold steadfast to our faith, knowing that God's love and promises will never fail.